Okay, and we are set. But what's not set is this video. Hey guys, I know this video has been quite some time planning, processing, putting together, but before I decided to take my glasses off and sheer anxiety, anxiousness, and every little anger problem you could possibly bring out inside of me, let's go over what ended up happening before I actually got this video done. Three things happened. One, I decided that I was going to make a giant structure of a giant character in the game Minecraft. What I didn't realize was that I needed a lot of materials. That took a long time. Two, I also didn't realize how big this would fucking be. So when I originally got materials, I thought, oh, 40 stacks should be okay. Guys, I went through 72 stacks of cobblestone to make this fucking thing. Okay, that's also not creating all the mossy cobblestone. I needed 17 different stacks of vines to create most of it, which also, minding you, is not done because I don't even have it completed yet, but just pewing out my ass real quick. And number three, I didn't realize how long this build would take me, because not only did I run out of materials multiple occasions while recording and also live streaming, I also didn't realize how much I would physically need. So I'm an idiot. Oh, there's also a fourth thing, but that's because of work-related stuff. Hey, I just want you guys to know these videos do take a very, very long time to create. And the reason is because I work a 40-hour shift, and then I come home, and then I also work basically a 3-hour shift with my dogs. You guys have seen them many of times. They're behind me. You have the black one that's right there, and then you have the German right here. So just remember, when I do create these videos, it's on my own personal time, and that's maybe like an hour or two of my time, which normally isn't spent playing video games, recording, editing, focusing on everything. I normally wait for my weekend, but then normally on my weekend I'm actually doing stuff. So just note that these videos do take a lot longer now because summer is around the corner for most people, and it's quite unfortunately the time of the year for me where I end up working a lot more. So with that being stated, enjoy today's video of me creating a statue of Steve from Minecraft. This wasn't at all planned for the Minecraft movie, to let everybody know. I had this idea way long ago that I discussed in a live stream one time. I was like, hey, it'd be a great idea for me to actually do it. And I did it. And I'm a fucking idiot. So anyways, enjoy today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Welcome to my personal hell. This is Minicraft episode 5. Enjoy. Actually, now that I say that out loud, it's probably going to be more like a continuation of this. Like, oh, well, we built the statue, and now it's all done, and yeah, I entirely kind of forgot that, and I'm just gonna start the music and start building, because I'm gonna lose my marbles if I continue the way that I am right now, so, fluff it. Okay, so from the time lapse, you guys can see exactly where I ended up. It's kind of nighttime, so it's really hard to see it, and it's raining too. It's just all around doesn't help us. So let's kind of showcase this guy a little bit more in the daylight because holy smokes, this thing has turned out really good. Surprisingly, after everything I've been through, and it's no longer raining, that looks really good. So for the people that weren't here the last time, I wanted this build to kind of be really weird. I wanted this to be a statue coming from the water. That meant I didn't really want any terraforming under the water. Um, I want it to be, I think I said, oh, there's still the jetpack cooldown. No! I wanted to be like, I think I said 90 something. I think it was like 93, 94 something. But I said like 90. But so, and the reasoning is because it came all the way down from the ground and now it's going all the way up. But as you guys probably saw, I am out of mossy cobblestone and I only have one stack left of cobblestone. So, with that being stated, I have to go mining again. And the reasoning is because I'm not going to be using mossy cobblestone after this point. Now, the reasoning that the statue is so weird and lob shape is because I'm making the head just as lob shaped too. I'm going 2 blocks off from here on both sides of this. Now, this will represent the chest. About, actually, I'd say the chest is about now. And then the arms will go right below. But I'm still kind of in the process of figuring out if I want it to be holding an arm or if I want it to be holding a weapon, a tool, an item. Like, I don't know. So I'm still kind of in the process of debating which exact one. And once I figure it out, I will totally be down to create it. But I'm if it's a diamond tool, there's probably going to be some issues. So, anyways, I go gather some stuff, and then I'll be back doing this once again. Yippee! I was just walking, and as you guys may know, like, we have the new chicken variants. This just looks wrong. I've been playing Minecraft since I was little. God, that just... I just don't know how I feel about that. Well, it's still meat at the end of the day, so I guess it's fine. But, like, I haven't gone very far because I realize I'm out of vines for, like, the rest of this stuff. So I have to go get some more vines. But I was just thinking about it. I was like, man, it's really weird. Like, I just thought about the chickens and stuff. And if you look over here, I probably have the only remaining glimpse of what chickens used to look like. I think these white ones are, like, only a part of the natural generation of oak and birch. I don't remember, but I thought that was interesting, so I'll put that in the clip or something, or maybe I'll just insert a giant cockpick. Who knows? I don't know why I said that. Oh, and literally like a second after that, I noticed the new cow. Buddy, do you moo different? Moo. They don't fucking moo. I don't know if they do. Well, it's still the same cow. Still the same cow. This project is still eating me alive. Even though I gathered like 2 stacks thinking that I'd reach 95, I did not. Now, there's a couple different problems with this project already that I'm noticing. Like, I've run out of mossy cobblestone, like, so much. So, I'm going to go into phase 2. Now, phase 2 is kind of hard to explain, but it basically just requires a bunch of blocks, which in this case, I have a bunch of cobblestone. Now, you're probably also wondering why I'm not using the andesite. The andesite was just to make it look like it's whitewashed, and the deep slate's supposed to look like that it's a different color entirely. You know, because ocean all the way around into this, like, river, lake thing. So with that being stated, we're going to go into phase 2. Now, I will still have to go gather some vines, which I'll do later, but I'm just going to use cobblestone. Because what's going to end up happening is this whole structure is going to be full of vines. I mean, the thought of having vines over this is quite interesting, but I just think it'd be looking good. So now I'm just going to fill in all of this with cobblestone up to 95. And then I'm going to take a seat back, see if that looks good, and if not, I'll move it up. So, yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so taking a step back, I actually think it might be better to see it that day. Yeah, I did that same old trick with you guys the first time. I'm going to do the same old trick the next time. Okay, now that we're awake, I can properly showcase this a little bit better. That's a pretty tall structure. And minding you, it came from water level. So it wasn't like this, oh, moment. It came from, I think it's Y level, like 30 or something. It's 38. So we went all the way from 38 all the way up to, let's see, 95. So that's still like 62 blocks up into the sky. Now, I don't believe this is big enough with everything said and done. Meaning I'm going to have to go get more vines regardless, because then if not, it's going to look like a shriveled mess. And the reasoning I want it kind of tall is because the sword's going to be out. And I have decided, over the time I've been creating and gathering stuff, it's going to be a sword. I don't know what sword, but a sword. But I just want the head a little bit higher. So I'm going to move it up to 100. And then I'll have to go back through with some scaffolding and get the cobblestone kind of merged with mossy again. So without further ado, I'm going to go gather that stuff. Be right back. And I guess finish this. And we're done. So the top has absolutely no mossy cobblestone. And again, I just wanted it to look like this because it's supposed to represent like the fading color of mossy. So way down there, there's a lot, and then it slowly starts going off. So now that this step is done, we have to create the head and the arms. Now the arms, I don't really know how to do arms in games. I can actually show you guys what I'm talking about. So why don't I show you what I'm talking about, and then we'll come back and try making the head at least. Okay, so I'm actually in the last season of Minicraft that I ended up doing before this new season, and I also just now realized my elytra... Wait, is that really what it is? Holy smokes, I did not know Steve is on there. I am Steve. Okay, so anyway. So I tried creating an arm last time from a zombie breaking out, and this is kind of what it ends up looking like. So with this being stated, I don't really think I did a good job. And this is all cobblestone, minding you. This is also the thought of the giant zombie, so the one giant that doesn't have any AI. But you see, I tried also making another... Oh yeah, that's right, this is bedrock. I also made another one with arms, which was the Enderman. And as you can see, his arms, even though his head's a little thicker for him, his arms are actually pretty self-explanatory. But I'm trying to create something like the zombie one down there. Now, this is kind of hard to really discuss for myself because I suck at arms. At heads, though, I'm okay, I guess. I mean, this definitely isn't the greatest, but when you have to share over 1,000+ times to make an Enderman, it's kind of worth it to just, you know, throw in some little detail. But with that being stated, that's the idea. Or at least, I think that's the idea. I want to build something like that arm, but a little bit thicker so that, you know, it looks like a player. Now, the head's going to be kind of oddball shape. And that'll mainly kind of look like this creeper. Just not all one solid color. Because let's be real, it'll most likely look like the bee. Which is surprisingly on point for me, so I really don't know how I did that one. Yeah, also that was a death beam I created too. I thought y'all get that joke out of your... Anyway, I'll just go back. Okay, now that I'm finally back into the actual realm, it's time to build the head. Now, again, this is all going to be made out of cobblestone, which I'm kind of out of. But because this is made out of cobblestone, there's a couple of details I can't really add like I did in my last realm. Where I could properly add details like the Enderman or something else. So I really have to use depth of field here for this face. And as you guys may not know, this is basically Steve. So I had actually sat down and pulled a Steve character, and I have hopefully everything I need for this character. Now, I'm not using the skin, I'm just showcasing it, because versus my skin where I have 2 eyes, and then technically I have 2 down here, I also have a creeper mask on my face with a whole creeper suit. I'm going to use base Steve and try to keep this as different as possible. This is the old classic skin from the Xbox 360 era, I would say. So, let me get some more cobblestone, and let's start building the head. Okay, so, man, I've been looking at this for like 3 straight minutes. Actually, no, it's been longer. And I've been like very adamant about like a 2x3 on the outside. But man, I think I need arms. I think that's the only way to really tell, because like, man, so to kind of explain, okay, so I have to kind of showcase this without armor. Your head sits like, I want to say an inch or 2 more, or like right on, yeah, for the vast majority, it's right on your chest. The problem is if I tried doing that, it would still be out, and if I correct the pixels across are like 3. So I always have to anticipate like 2.5. But man, it just does not look great. I feel like I'm also not it's not done, first of all. I have to make that clear, because I don't have like any of the arm actions or anything like that. So, like, but it just looks funky. I guess it's back to this drawing board. I'm just kidding. No, I'm first gonna like finish the head, and then I will come back and see if maybe it looks better. Oh my gosh, dude, that looks so good. I mean, it totally needs to go up some more, but wow. That is definitely a head. I think if anything, I might go like out one more. Okay, I have some good news. I have finally figured out the head. As you can see, I was actually starting to work on this because I figured out how I was going to do everything. I was originally going to do like a 2x2, kind of like what you see in the mouth. But then I did it and I was like, oh, that's just way out of shape. So I had to do a 3x3. Now the only downside though is, as you can see, it's pretty obviously like mixed. And this is where this andesite tough and polished andesite come from. But that's going to change. So when I do the backside, because again, I want this to be like kind of detailed, but also I don't really want it to look like it's a creeper. I need to pull this back by 1. So I'm going to basically just mishmash these 3 together, regardless of situation. And then after that, you can kind of see the finished product. It'll basically be a pushed in face representing like any normal statue that people have created, or even Mojang themselves, and it should hopefully look good with this. Then after, yeah, I'll go from there. But one thing, I'm out of cobblestone, so I can't really finish most of this wall, and kind of sucks. But I have to go get some more because I actually ran out while on the creation of this project. So. So I'm gonna go on a quick mining trip, come back, finish up the head, and then from there we'll kind of, yeah, I think you guys get the gist. I'm gonna go from there, move on, hopefully feel good about myself, probably cry while doing it, but you know, who's gonna stop me? You? Yeah, I didn't think so. Anyways, I'm gonna go get some more. I'll be right back, I guess.
And they tell the trendies how the trendies go, rip me off. Get into it. Jump up and down.
Okay, we are now done. Yep. Wow, that still looks tiny compared to the face, but I kind of like it like that. I think that kind of suits the character idea. I mean, his face is also stubby, so then, yeah. But I still like it. I mean, holy smokes, that is just... Look at that. That really suits the Steve. I mean, he looks like a creeper right now, but that doesn't... Yeah, I digress. That doesn't help him. But there's also supposed to be a beard, and this is where the vines are going to come into play. So I got to go get some. Oh, don't do a jetpack. Don't do it. 4, 3, 2, please. I made it. I'm not afraid of this with my mommy. Oh, wait, the recording's... And now Steve has a beard with vines. I know, very, very enthusiastic of me. Yeah, so these vines will grow over the season, and they're going to go all the way down to the water. So eventually it's going to look like he's old. Get it? Because Minecraft is over 15 years old. Don't make me pull a reference out of my ass. Well, okay, it doesn't really matter. But anyways, so yeah, Steve now has a beard. I got to figure out the arms. Oh boy, this recording's over an hour long. I hope I don't magically just stop my recording to go to bed. Oh, hey there. I know you're probably wondering why I'm back, because, you know, I did a first segment and I shouldn't need a second segment. Well, I want to apologize really quickly, way in fucking advance. If you don't want to, skip to the timestamp or wherever I have this section, because, yeah, I'll probably add those, because, yeah, you know, just saying. But, to apologize, there's a German Shepherd. Her name is Belle, and she is lovely and adorable, and you guys can all say hello to her right now. Say hello. Say, hi, Peppy. Hi, Bear. But I just want to apologize in advance because the next section is going to have me really drunk. And I mean that. So, I want to explain I am a lightweight drinker. I don't normally drink. And the day that I was supposed to live stream, I was like, fuck it. I'm going to have 4 mics. 3 or 4 glass bottles later, and I was drunk during the creation of the live stream. And to bluntly put it, I apologize way in advance because I said some shit I wasn't supposed to, and I definitely made some controversial hot topics during that time. And I just want to mention that, you know, there is some times that you'll sit there and be like, it can't be that bad. No, guys, I really went down the fucking rabbit hole. I swear to fuck Christ. Also, during the live stream, I apparently wanted to put on Spotify because I was listening to nothing and my brain was turning off into magnetic goo or something. So eventually, you guys will see on this right side of the screen, whatever the right side, this side or this side, you'll eventually see something that pops up in the bottom right above my face. That is Spotify going off. Now, it is for a bunch of songs, credit song for my death sort of thing. If you guys know it, you know it. You don't, you don't. I enjoy most of the songs on that playlist. But I made sure that it was put up on the live stream, just in case it was caught. So, all credit goes to those guys. Every last one of them is right there. And I will try to figure out if I can put a, like, Spotify thing on. I don't know if I can. If not, I will just leave the playlist name down there, and then you will be able to find it really quickly on Spotify. But yeah, besides that, I just want to apologize way in fucking advance. So yeah, I don't really think I have anything else to talk about except for that. And yeah, you know, again, I apologize. So here's a German. You guys get Hot Topic German right there. Woo. And yeah, so without further ado, I'm gonna go drink again. I'm drinking some soda this time. I'm not gonna drink alcohol. See, look, I even have some pepper diet. Yeah, so anyways, again, I apologize. I'm sorry. I wish I could do anything much more better, but you know, she's awake. Yeah, we're safe, we're good, we're peachy, we can kind of go from there. So I need to go 18 blocks out from this point.
About that. Oh, hi.
Okay, folks, now you have been watching the live stream portion, and it's time to showcase the actual real thing. So, I haven't done the Mossy part, but I will be updating it with my next part of this wonderful series, and it's time to showcase the Steve. It looks really good. I mean, for all the work I put into it, and no, for people that want to ask, I'm not changing that. I think it looks even funnier with that sort of thing on it. But this is the build. It is now all done. It is completed as of now, and it looks wonderful. Holy crap, I almost just got struck by lightning. It was a curse, that's all. So, it is all done. It looks absolutely wonderful. I mean, it's huge. It goes all the way 119 blocks to the sky. And, yeah, I can also stand on it. So, here it is. Now, something I didn't showcase in the video that I do want to showcase now is if I put my scuba mask on and go all the way down to the bottom, I actually built an entrance. And something I didn't explain because it was all sped up or I just jump cut it a couple of times was this is my new home. So, now I'm going to be sitting in this place, enjoying it all by myself, and we're going to build something here. But, before we do that, we have to go get some stone. Now, I will, like I said, do that on my own time, but I want to get this all done, and then I will come back in the following episode with the finale of this guy. But for now, this guy's all done. So, I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. For as long as it took me. This was definitely a project I was not expecting anytime soon. And yeah, without further ado, my name is BUG-GERS. Enjoy the rest of your guys' day and have fun. Bye-bye.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations.